High, y'all. The real internal spiritual father, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trolls, only God and your mama can love you. As always, you make great content. You know what I'm saying? You are part of this platform success as well. Where would we be without our beloved trolls? And listen, man. One time, yeah. I say one time, yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. We up in here. We up in here. We up in here, man. Let me get the rest of the tribe some time to come up in here. Get ready. Money Mike, I see you. Money Mike, I see you. Let's cook, Money Mike. I see you. Let's go. I see you, money. Wait for the rest of the tribe to get in here, man. Hey, something else just came up we're gonna have to talk about too. So we're gonna have to throw this discussion in. Um, there's one discussion I want to have first, actually two. And I want to throw some other things in the mix just to get an idea of how people feel. Gotti, what up, my brother from another mother? You know what I'm saying? Gotti in the party, ready to get some bodies. You know what I'm saying? Gotti get them bodies, man. Actually, let's see if I can send a link somehow to you, Gotti. Send a link to guest. I'm not sure if brother in the cut gonna hop on, but if he don't, Gotti, I'm sending you the link. All right. Good evening, Terry Roberts. Good evening. How we doing? How we doing? All right, Gotti, I sent you the link. I sent it to brother in the cut as well. I don't know if he's gonna hop on. You know what I mean? On the time will tell. But in the event that he don't, you know what I mean? You know you got the red light, homie. You got the red light. You are a centerpiece of this platform as well. I know you busy moderating other platforms, but hey, when you we rock out with you regardless, brother. You always got a place here, my man. You know what I'm saying? Always got a place here. All right, man. Let's get into this real quick, man. First off, how do we really feel about Trump labeling Obama and Big Mike as monkeys? How do we really feel? Yes, it's symbolically racist, and I, you know, what I'm saying one love, one love, one love. Elohim, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? How do we really feel about that, y'all? How do we really feel about that? How do we really feel about Donald Trump making that whole Lion King meme? He's the king of the jungle, the lion. And I'm guessing he made Obama and Big Mike, you know what I'm saying? His wife, Big Mike, allegedly. I guess they made them the head monkeys in charge, you know what I mean? They was the head of the monkeys. They had Kamala face, I think, on a hippo or something of that nature. Um, Hakeem Jeffries was Meerkat, Timon. What's good, Eli? What's good? What's good? What's good? You know. So I'm trying to see how we feel about that. Was it racist? Was it comical? You know what I'm saying? All right, Terry says she think it was a shame and a disgrace. Y'all think he meant it to be racist? About to win his money on the game for sure. FBA Convo always is about his money. That brother is always on the grind. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mr. Jack? Let me get it right. Mr. Jug. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna just say Mr. J. How about Mr. J? All right. It's no big deal to me. It's joke and comedy. What race are you, V3 3320? Because I think it'd be easy for anyone outside of our race to say, hey, it's just comedy. But it was geared towards our race. And this is something that, you know, this lineage of evil has always tried to exploit and compare us to, for centuries, since like the 1700s. So I think it hits a little different among us, but I will say it was very disrespectful. I think it's racist. I think it's racist. And the fact that he said he wasn't going to apologize for it, I mean, that's why I do what I do, unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? WSG. I'm supposing that means something good. I don't know what WSG mean, but what's up? Phoenix? Phoenix. All right. Elohim say they are playing out crazy. They are trying to eliminate us. I think it was awful, but that's the way Trump does. Okay, I think it was awful too. I think he was definitely throwing a shade towards Obama. Not that I'm an Obama fan. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it means what's good. Well, what's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? I wish you had a real profile picture up there. But you doing you. That's understood. But I think it was very distasteful and racist at the same time, and I think it was intentional. But that's what makes me unapologetic about what I do as well. Because if it's good for them and the internet's not blocking them, then it's going to be good for us too. We just have to watch how we do things, watch how we say things. But like I say, everyone's thought on this platform is at least, you know, it's food for thought. You know what I'm saying? It's food for thought. Everyone's opinion is at least food for thought. Um, Moving on. Second thing I want to touch on, man. Second thing I want to touch on. I saw this today. Um, well, let's get on this first, and we'll close out with the other stuff. FBA. Let's get on this. So this morning during that live stream, we talked about a victory with mainstream media because ABC mentioned FBA. Do y'all remember that when I played it on Tim Black TV this morning? If you remember, put a one in the chat. If you were here this morning and you remember, put a one in the chat. All right. So what happened, Gotti, is they went back and removed the segment, my G. ABC went back and removed the segment. Check this out. Tim Black TV, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to Tim Black TV on YouTube. Y'all check this out. ABC, they had a segment on foundational Black Americans. They posted it, then they took it down.
Black History Month, we're highlighting foundational Black Americans.
And people are wondering what happened. Let's see if we can figure this out together. Okay, so I've come up with 5 reasons why the FBA segment that was aired on ABC may have been pulled down. I like that. Let's do that. Let's make that official. Smokestack. I like that. Happy Foundational Black Americans History Month. I like that. It's up. Black history is year round. So let's just say day. We're going to call every day Happy Foundational Black American History Day all throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? One, backlash from critics of the term FBA. Now, if you're like me, you've had people come at you, jump on your case, jump in your timeline, complaining about the term FBA. They got something to say. They say, oh, God, this is wrong. This hurts Africa. Listen, everybody that comes here thinks that I'm Snoop Dogg or Cat Williams. It's okay. It's okay. Snoop is a childhood nickname. I even got my Snoop on the stoop right here. You know what I mean? So I'm used to it, ladies and gentlemen. Snoop right here. We gonna represent. You know what I'm saying? We gonna represent. We gonna represent. All right, we gonna represent. There you go. This is divisive. This is not good. All these terms, all based on the fact that I choose to refer to myself as a foundationally Black American. I say, hey, I don't want to be called an African American. And being a Black American just ain't enough. A Black American is somebody that showed up here yesterday and got citizenship. They're now an American and they are Black. But foundational Black American means we didn't just come over here as immigrants. We've been here for generations. And that, my friends, is important. And some people don't like it to the point where they're trolling us in our comment sections, calling us all types of names. And it's crazy, fam. These same. And it is. It is. Notice nothing racist has been said yet. But as soon as a specific demographic of people show up, they're going to start it. We're going to strike back, and they're going to report me, and they're going to play victim. So they're showing up everywhere doing this stuff, y'all. They're trolling hard. They're trolling. Look, y'all busy getting them out of here right now. Good job. I haven't seen not one comment, but y'all on it, man. People, if they went to work tomorrow and they introduce a new employee, and let's say the employee's name is Karen. Now you can see that Karen is actually Kenny. If Karen said, "Oh, I'm a woman," Maybe, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Because see, they're conditioned to accept that with other people. They'll accept a man is now a woman, but they won't accept that a Black American or an African American is now a foundationally Black American. We're gonna have to figure that out. We got a lot of guesses of what that.
Why can't we reclassify ourselves? Why can't we regroup ourselves? If anyone's going to reclassify us or group us, why can't it be us since we are that group of people? That's not what I'm understanding. We're not busy reclassifying them. We're not busy fighting with them about their cultural identity. You know, why are they doing it to us? Why is it so important to basically keep us in the dark about who we are? It's their society. Not for long. That's gonna open up the next phase of this live. Not for long. That's why I saved the best for last, y'all. That's why I saved the best for last. So y'all rock out with me for a minute. I may not be here too long. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to hit that like button. Remember, y'all, we're gonna make the racists pay. We're gonna make the racists pay. If they come on here with the racist stuff and all of that, and they want their comments read or whatnot, hey, we're gonna make them send them super chats and them gifts. If not, we roast them and we get them up out of here. I want y'all to roast them up out of here. I want y'all to hurt their feelings. I want y'all to hurt their feelings. Don't tell me to stay on point. Don't tell me to stay on point. I am on point. I am on point. All right. Anything can be black, Richard. So by you saying you're black and not FBA, basically what you're telling us is you're not foundational. You could be someone who got citizenship yesterday, just like he said, and be black and you're an American, now you're American. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is. Richard. Who's arguing with the chat? Richard, come on, buddy. I'm not sure what your problem is. I'm not sure what your problem is. Who are you telling not to argue with the chat? Y'all coming here being real demanding. I get you up out of here, man. I get you up out of here quick. Well, there you go, Richard. There you go, Richard.
Is, but I can tell you, I believe it's not based in respect for us.
They try to run things, man. Y'all don't run nothing, boy. Don't come on here to slick mouth, man. You'll be dealt with. Not that type of free speech. You can go elsewhere. Everybody has rules and regulations. The type of free speech y'all exercise is never allowed.
Yeah, I got a feeling that the DNC elites, I got a feeling that those people have been calling up, contacting ABC, complaining, and not just at a low level. I mean at all levels, fam. I believe that the alarm sounded. What these black people doing? Empowering themselves. What they
it has exceptions here. And if you were to exercise exceptions, then Charlie Kirk would still be alive. Counting or not counting gang violence. Strike one.
doing thinking for themselves.
This is not a platform. You're going to come on here and troll and say what the hell you want to say and be disrespectful. We're going to get right back on you. We're going to disrespect you in return, and we're going to get you up out of here. So you could be cordial and mutual, and we could all get along, in the words of the late Rodney King, or we could deal with you now. Well, look like you got dealt with now.
Separating themselves from other groups, maybe we'll have to give them what they're entitled to. Maybe the country will have to pony up, have to settle the books, have to actually respond to our concerns, our demands, because Black Americans as a whole, as a big group, but foundationally Black Americans are the one with a vested interest who built this country. See, these Democrats, they don't want us influencing their
Why is it so hard for some people just to come in and be humane, be cordial, be genuine? You know, you walking past someone on the streets or something, you acknowledge their prayer, kind of throw your head up, you speak, hey, how you doing? Y'all might even stop and hold a general conversation. Nowadays, y'all come in someone else's platform, thinking that you're gonna run your antics there. No, house rules. You're a guest in my home. You're a guest in our home. We demand our respect and we will be respected, or you'll get the hell up out of here after we check you. Real talk. Real talk. We not coming to y'all house disrespecting y'all, man. Don't come up in here with it.
Quiet, docile, vote blue anywho base.
Y'all get Richard
Who
out of
just
here.
basically goes along with whatever the Democrats say. If they realize, if they took a step back and said, hold on a second,
And I'm
a foundationally black American.
I'm going to report you, Richard.
And I've been here for generations. What's going on with this immigration? What's going on with the responses to our needs as a community? Well, family, that's not going to be good, because now the Democratic Party has to make a decision. Are they going to just continue to capitalize off Black Americans, or are they going to be respectful and supportive of foundational Black Americans? That's the difference. Number 3, internal, editorial, or corporate decisions. So ABC is owned by Disney. And Disney may have decided, hey, I don't know how good this is for business. Yes, Black History Month and everything, but that doesn't mean we're going to step out on the limb for foundationally Black Americans. We can't go empowering foundationally Black Americans if it cuts on our bottom line, if we're getting complaints from white Americans or Black Americans or immigrant Americans.
Everyone's complaining to ABC about running that specific story and wording things the way they did, all over how we choose to identify ourselves. This is a major conversation only because they called us what we wanted to be called on mainstream media. They went back and took it down, and now it's a hoorah because we want to be called what we want to be called. Make it make sense. What other group of people is going through this, y'all? What other group of people goes through all these reclassifications, goes through all this profiling? You know what I mean? Why? Why? Why do so many people have so much say in what happens to us Black folks? Huh? They'll call us everything we don't want to be called. But the minute we agree with what they want to be called and we fought to be recognized as that, now you want to walk that back too. We have to be careful with the term Black American. You know what I'm saying? Get it, Sharice. Get it, Sharice. Sharice Brewster says yes. We was the first there. What? First 3 and a America. 100,000 are about to pump. We don't bend not to be rude to you, brother, because all information is good information. So I know you're only being resourceful and informative and everything, but we're not on that right now. We're not on that right now. Not to be rude to you, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, but not to be rude to you. All right. So this whole problem is derived from us being called exactly what we asked them to call us. And now they're walking it back because they're catching slack and shade from other industries who don't quite agree with the term or how we've grouped ourselves, y'all. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Unbelievable. Why is it so important to them what we want to be called? Why does it matter? What are they hiding? What's at stake? Why is it so important? Salute to you, Dunmore family. Salute to you. Why is it so important? Why is it such the topic of discussion right now that ABC ran this story and called us foundational Black Americans, and now they go back and remove the segment, y'all? You can't find it. You can't find it. Someone says social engineering control, question mark. Could be. Could be. Or maybe they were trying to, we know the midterms are coming up, so maybe they're trying to recruit some votes. I don't know. But they walked it back, and Tim Black is giving his 5 reasons why he think they walked it back. Correct. Empathy. Correct. Now there's the good talk. There's the good talk. There we go. Elohim said they are hiding too. I believe that.
Members of any other entities that might complain about us getting attention. And the thing about this that hit home was, I noticed that Stephen A. Smith hasn't commented on the term. And we know Stephen A. Smith ain't never seen a topic he didn't want to comment on to grow his platform. And what does Stephen A. Smith do? He works for Disney. Yeah. Now, I have no way to confirm it.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, as we come in, let's be nice. Wipe your feet on my welcome mat, I just swept my floors and mopped them, y'all. I don't need your footprints all over my floor, That welcome mat is there. Wipe your feet on it by hitting that like button, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. That thumbs up button. Hit that button. If it hit your back, you can beat the hell out of it. You can sue it. You know what I'm saying? I'll come to court and be a witness for you. Hit that button. If it swing back, we'll jump it. If that button hits you back when you hit it, we'll jump that button, y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me, y'all. It's all love. Hit that thumbs up, y'all.
At this point, and there's been a question, there's been an inquiry put out by Freedmen Organization, right? A grassroots freedmen organization has asked officially the ABC.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the likes up. Please and thank you. I'm working here. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm working. All of us could be doing something else, man. Let's keep the love in the building, man. Let's share some love. We here, you know what I'm saying? Let's show everybody how to come together in spite of our differences and have a conversation, man. You know what I mean? Let's do this, man. Hit that like button. Let's lead by example. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, brothers and sisters. Come on.
What up? I don't think they've heard back yet. I can't speak definitively, but I can say I believe there may be something to this. Disney may be squirmish. Number 4, association with controversial figures. Yeah, we got to admit, family, that some of the people associated with FBA may be controversial to the mainstream. I mean, anytime you're talking about empowering Black Americans is bad enough, but now you're talking about empowering the most powerful, the most influential of all Black Americans.
I told y'all that this morning in the live. By them actually proclaiming us to be foundational Black Americans this morning on ABC mainstream media, that certified us being indigenous, y'all. There's no way to take FBA out of the argument now. You couldn't start the movement if you tried, because that little piece right there bought enough attention alone. Look at how they're acting. They've already removed it, y'all. So now we know that they know the truth as well. They just let us know that they know the truth as well. They know who we are. They know who we are. Someone put it in the chat. They know who we are. They know. They know who we are, y'all. They know who we are. They do know. Indeed. They know who we are.
Foundational Black Americans, and you are standing on their business, and your name is Tariq Nasheed. Oh my God. People gonna go crazy, fam. Yeah, they tripping. I believe that may have something to do with it, because when I was questioned by the Pan-Africanists and the African internationalists, even people that have come on my program, who I've helped them raise money to run for office, never charged them $1, gave them my platform, promoted them time and time again. They came for me, shitting on me to the point I had to block them. Why? Because Tariq Nasheed. Well, also, they don't like my stance on immigration. They don't want a border. They think a border is racist. But it was also
What's good, April? April Lynn, what's good? All right. Life says they know and I agree. April says they always knew who we are. And that's why brainwashed to think differently. Exactly. Exactly. But see, they can't walk that back now. They're trying, but they can't walk that back. So this movement and who we are has not fell on deaf ears. They know exactly who we are. This may be their first time hearing this particular term, but they trust me. It's not encrypted. They know exactly what we mean when we say foundational Black Americans. Our lineage begins here. We've never been to Africa. We have no ties to Africa. None. Here. Here.
Also, they do not like or do not respect and had a lot of negative terms for Tariq Nasheed. They said these things. So that may have something to do with it. I'm not saying I agree with them. I'm just telling you I think that may be part of it. Number 5, straight up censorship. Just straight up censorship, the knee-jerk reaction to blunt the growth of anything positive on a grassroots level that supports Black Americans. And in this case, foundationally Black Americans. See, the fact that we're having a broader appeal to the masses is going to scare some others. And for whatever reason, that's a
Listen, I would even gamble and say that part of the Pan African movement maybe has something to do with that as well. For some reason, I don't know what the beef is or the divide between FBA and the Pan African movement, but oh man, there is a great divide. And that's the last thing we need. Just because we're identifying differently, it always brings war between us culturally. If you're a Crip and I'm a Blood, if you're from the East Side, I'm from the West Side. If you're a Democrat, if I'm a Republican, if I'm FBA, if you Pan African, if I'm Muslim, if you Christian, come on, people, come on, people, come on, people. There's a bigger picture to this. Come on, people. There is a bigger picture to this. There's a bigger picture to this. This is good folks. This is an example of good folks right here. I make t-shirts. Okay, this is good folks. It's gonna take all of us. No one's gonna make it through this world alone, not needing someone of another race. Let's get that understood. Everyone can feel how they feel. Everyone can have a racial awareness, a cultural awareness, whatever. But no one, absolutely no one, will make it in this world dealing with just their own culture alone. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
problem. Yeah, if we haven't been co-signed by the establishment, then they see it as a threat from the establishment. It's sort of like anything else, like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, powerful movement, grassroots, way before it was ever put on CNN, way before Don Lemon interviewed anybody or before it was co-opted by the DNC, before it was
Hey, a majority of us are FBA. Welcome. Welcome to the platform. You know what I mean? Welcome to the platform. A majority of us are FBA. We stand on that. We stand on that. And that's what we're talking about now. How ABC mainstream media actually ran a segment this morning and called us FBA on the news. And now they walk it back. They take the segment down. You know, but they identified us as exactly who we really are. What's up, Danielle?
so 3 women to run it. It was a grassroots effort, right? I see all movements that are not co-signed by the establishment, prime targets of the establishment. And I believe that FBA is no different. And like I said, this is me being hypothetical, me looking at different options. This could be it. The people that run our system want Black Americans to be in one clearly definable bucket, Black.
You know what, Robert? Normally I get super chats to read people's comments, especially if they don't come in and speak and stuff like that. But you came in and you make sense. Y'all, Robert States right here makes lots of sense. So I got to read this brother's comment. You know what I mean? I have to. This brother's going to be recognized for this because this is something to ponder right here. He say, let's understand this. And I said this earlier when I started this live, but Robert's on point. He goes, let's understand this. No one would be that stupid to post something like that this close to midterm elections. Robert, maybe that's exactly why they posted it. They're trying to swing some votes. ABC is a liberal station. It's left. It's left wing. A lot of left wingers went independent and sat the last election out, and lots of them voted Republican. So they're trying to recruit. Come on. Come on now. You know how many black people just from hearing that mainstream media are hollering salute to ABC? You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. No, don't you be fooled. Because right now, ABC is getting that credit. ABC are bringing those used to be leftists who went right because they didn't want Kamala. They're bringing them back to the left with things like that. You got some people in the FBA right now who's going to go back left because now they feel like if we're having this conversation, if you're calling us what we want to be called, then maybe reparations will be on the ballot or whatever they're looking for may be on the ballot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's tokenism. We're used to this. We're used to this. That's tokenism. So you raise a point. You raise a point.
Very simple. And that way they could dilute our claims. They could dilute the issues. America owes a new immigrant coming over here yesterday from Nigeria nothing. In fact, the Nigerian immigrant owes America. But you can't say that with my brothers and sisters of the FBA. Nah, you can't.
Again, good point, Robert. Good point. Good point, man. Good point. That's why I say everyone's opinion, if you come in the right way, everyone's opinion is at least food for thought. You know what I mean? We should all be able to hold a conversation, give our opinion without things going left, with all the racist stuff, the name calling. So what? We're all different. So what? We disagree on certain things. Let's see what the hell we do agree on. So I agree with Robert right there. I agree with Robert right there, man. I think that's strong. I think that's strong, man.
Because, see, foundationally, Black Americans built the country. It's not even a question. In fact, we're the only ones who helped build the country who never got compensated from building the country. Those are the top 5 reasons why the FBA segment may have been pulled down by.
Heard the last reason? We never got compensated for building the country. I told y'all this morning, by us not co-signing with the African American reclassification, we're no longer identified as a foreign entity on domestic soil. By them calling us FBA, we're no longer a foreign entity on domestic soil. That proves that we're indigenous. That also proves that there's an unpaid debt. Now, we were still going by African American. They don't have to pay us nothing because you're a foreign entity. You're identifying as a foreign entity on domestic soil. Once you identify domestic and indigenous, and they know that and they acknowledge that, you know what the next conversation is. The next talk about reparations and everything else, the land and everything should be easy. Because you just pretty much semi-admitted that you know exactly who we are. We may not never see this again in life, y'all. They finally called us what we want them to call us. Now they're walking it back. But we're just supposed to still call them Americans. And they're not foundational. Make it make sense. And that's not to be racist. You know what I'm saying? I have a big problem with people coming into the country, no matter how productive and peaceful they are, because this country has to prove that they are willing to take care of their own people first. Before you reach out and make this a great place for somebody else, make it a great place for the people who've actually put everything on the line here. The people who suffered, paid into the tax system, the people who fought for this country, healthcare, homelessness, everything. Put America first. Put America first. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. So no, I don't welcome anyone here as long as they're productive and peaceful. Tell your government to be productive and peaceful amongst their own people that's already here. That's already here. We don't get half the benefits that these immigrants get when they come over here. Why? Why? We paid into it. If it wasn't for our tax money, how would they develop the systems to help these foreigners? But you have no problem with them coming over here. I have a problem with it because they're coming in our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods are being regentrified. I have a problem with it. I have a problem with it. A lot of them are taking our jobs. Come on now. When I'm sorry, I love everybody, but when you see Spanish brothers and sisters working at Popeyes, that's a black job. Don't worry, I'll wait. That's a black job. That's a black job. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't play into all the politics. I know who own those teams. The J community owns a lot of those teams. I don't buy into all of that, man. I am who I say I am. You know what I'm saying? There's better things to do, better constructive things I can do with my mind to be entertained with grown men slamming into each other, knocking each other on the ground for a down football, man. You know what I mean? Hell, they ain't paying me. All right, all right. April says they're not willing to pay us equally in industrial jobs, but they are willing to cut corners with cheap labor. Exactly, which is still a form of slavery. Which is still a form of slavery. Yes, Delouise, Sister Delouise, the truth has been spoken. Yes, the truth has been spoken. So when Trump said they're taking black jobs, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's a black job? He's being racist." No, I can name plenty of black jobs, and Popeyes is one of them. If you pull up and you got Spanish people taking your order at Popeyes, I mean, damn, we have to really rethink this process. That's like pulling up to a Chinese restaurant and seeing a black man back there in the kitchen cooking, y'all. Come on now, no shade. No shade. No shade. No shade. We're not saying that jobs aren't there. We not interested in how much you make. No one's saying that they're not working. We're speaking on behalf of the illegal immigrants that come over here and get these jobs. Because a lot of these European people who own these jobs take cheap labor and the cheap way out and hire these illegals over Americans. And you sound like you're one of them, JP. You sound like you're one of them, JP. That's the problem. That's the problem. Every American business that does that and sells other Americans short, no matter what their race is, they should be fined. They should be shut down because that's discrimination. You're not going to hire your own. We're not good enough. We live here. We pay into the tax system. All right. We help build all this foundation. But you're going to bring an immigrant over here to enjoy the foundation that everybody else built, paid into, and you're going to offer them extra. Less money, but now healthcare, housing, and everything else is paid for them. Nah, miss me with that. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. We don't need them in the city council. If you put these immigrants in the city council and they're scared and frantic right now that America is basically more majority brown than it is white, okay? White just fell to 49.1% childbirth rates. Brown is now over 50% in this country. So they're already frantic. You think that that's going to happen? You think that they're going to put more brown people in office so these brown people can have an agenda to get their people over here through birthright citizenship and further take their eyes off of the people here? Where the policy is going to be for the foundational, for the foundational, for the black and the white race. If you put brown in, what do you have left? Listen, and I'm still going to tell you, you would have qualified regardless because you are still White, brother. Dominic, sorry, but I got to put the truth out there. If you're from Sicily, your skin don't look like mine. So you had an advantage the minute you touched down in this country. JP, what I'm saying is, while you're sitting here saying we need more illegals and you're saying that you work in the oil field, this, that, and the third, they are taking jobs. When people like you are hiring and looking for employees, you're not willing to pay people what they're worth. If they're putting on that application, hey, I need $25 an hour because of the cost of living, you're looking for someone who would at least take $11 to $12. You know who's going to do that, JP? Those illegal immigrants. And you're going to work the heck out of them. You're going to exploit them because you are not melanated to get the work done yourself, and you can't approach black people with that. What's up, Colonel Sanders? What up, nephew? You know what I'm saying? You can't approach black people with that. You can't. So if you know you can't approach black people about working in the fields or picking any damn thing, it's, you know what I'm saying, and $11 an hour and $12 an hour and all of that there, who's next up with the melanin, y'all? Because they can't do it. They can't do it. Who's next up? They're gonna go to those immigrants, someone melanated. That's why ICE is on the street right now. That's why ICE is on the street right now. No one complained more than white farmers when this whole ICE charade started happening, y'all. No one complained more than white farmers because they're not equipped to do the job. They lack melanin. So if you're going to exploit someone for race and be racist and profile someone, but know that you need those people because they're melanin, they can do things that you can't do. Why are you mistreating those people? Why are you underpaying those people? Why are you undercutting the true melanated people that's here in this country right now? Why? That's my whole point. America isn't for America. The white people did this. The white contractors and subcontractors all contracted these jobs out to Spanish people. To Spanish people. So yes, the Spanish community is doing good because they're sending all of that money back home. Now, how much American dollars is that adding up to once it gets to the border, y'all? So how is that boosting our economy here when they're sending that money away? But it's helping you save money on your payroll so you can live better. That's selfish. Contractor and subcontractor. That's selfish. That's selfish. What you mean you don't understand? That's selfish. Now let's get into the good stuff, y'all. Philip Scott, you know what I'm saying? Emancipation Media. Y'all go subscribe to Philip Scott, y'all. I had to run this because this has a lot to do with what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? This has a lot to do with what I'm talking about right now. What you mean we have not seen anything yet? Italy done its part trying to destroy the black race too. Rome was once yeah. Rome was one of the worst for it. Exactly. Exactly. All right, here we go, y'all. Check this out. Check this out. And I just told y'all about the 49.1%, the birth rates, everything. Why would this be alarming to them? If you're letting immigrants in with no problem, and y'all are saying we need more immigrants here, why are you complaining about your birth rates decreasing? And why are you so hell bent on trying to be the minority?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the news is sounding the alarm.
Listen, Dominic, I know Sicily and Italy is two different things, but you know what you have in common? You're still white. Jamaicans and Haitians are two different types of black people, but you know what they have in common? They're still black. Don't play on my IQ, homie. Yeah, he white.
They sound the alarm because white births has dipped under 50%. They're very concerned about this. Let's go ahead and check that out. White births in the U.S. have fallen below 50% for the first time ever.
They must seriously think we have low IQs. He must not know what the difference is. Bro, white people come from all over the world just like black people. All white people aren't from Europe, just like all black people aren't from Africa. Hence, we're having a conversation about indigenous right now. The indigenous, foundational black Americans. That's asinine. That's asinine.
That's among the findings in a new study published today by professors from the Zucker School of Medicine at Hofstra Northwell. One of those researchers, Dr. Amos Brunebaum, calls it a historic milestone.
Minority women were now the majority. The majority of births in the United States for the first time.
This study analyzed CDC data on 33 million births in the U.S., tracking trends.
Now, why is this news? Why would they be keeping this statistic? Why would this matter if it wasn't about white supremacy, control, being dominant? I mean, why? Why is this news? Who cares, right? Who cares? And why are they only talking about the white birth rates, y'all? Don't worry, I'll wait. Why? Why? Real talk.
By the mother's race and ethnicity. It revealed
Right,
white births at 49.6%, while other groups taken together, including Hispanic, Black, and Asian, made up 50.4% of all births. The analysis.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice as I can. Y'all white people that's coming in here, don't identify. I don't care where you're from. I'm pretty good with a geographical location. You know, I don't care where you're from. We're trying to get y'all to give about where we're from. Don't come in here telling us where you're from and expecting us to accept it when we're telling you who we are and where we from and you can't accept it. Oh, we the people of Eastern Europe come from the Middle East, and that's why we pose. We're called Poland. Okay, you're still either white or you're slightly melanated because you're there in the Middle East. Almost of an Arab descent, almost. Who cares? Who cares? It's never a question or reclassification when it comes to anything anti-black. It's only a question and a problem when it's something black. That's the message I'm getting out. Y'all are so proud to be telling us who you are, where you from. We're telling you who we are and where we're from, and you can't accept that. You can't accept that. No, too fast, too furious. Not only are you dumb as hell. Boy, you failed kindergarten at least 10 times. At least 10 times.
Also offered an explanation for the shifting demographics.
Among Hispanic women, they have children usually at an earlier age, and they have more children than white women have. White women usually delay childbirth. It's a known fact. And they have less children.
I can be meaner.
Coupled with well-documented disparities when it comes to maternal health for minority women and children, Dr. Brunebaum says these findings aren't just statistics. He says current efforts to restrict immigration and cut Medicaid hurt the very women keeping American births alive and growing the country.
If you really want to increase birth, if you want to have more babies, as this government has repeatedly said they want to, then
why should we be worried about other things? Why are you in here worried about what we're worried about? Because I'm pretty sure our worries and our concerns is not your worry and your concerns. I'm pretty sure what we go through, you don't go through. So my question would be, why are you in here questioning where our concerns are? You don't share our struggle. Thank you for being cordial. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for commenting and thank you for being here. But man, come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't come from no Africa. If I came from Africa, you came from my loins.
We need to address these issues.
And I will say this, more and more of them will, the numbers will keep declining. Let me tell you why they're going to keep declining. A lot of them are used to comfort, okay? And because they're used to comfort, that would further make them stop having children because Donald Trump.
Yeah, get him out of here, period, because that JP couldn't follow a conversation if you wrote it in Braille. If you gave him a book and told him to trace the doggone letters, he couldn't follow the conversation. I think that brother kind of remedial. I just said I was moving on to another part of the conversation when we brought up the 49.1% birth rates, right? Didn't I just say I was moving on? This fool coming, this conversation is all over the place. No, you just can't follow the conversation. Who has the low IQ? You don't comprehend.
And his particular administration is not making them comfortable at all. Now, when it comes to other groups of people, we're used to not being in comfort.
You're
especially
stupid,
black
bro.
folk. We used to not being in comfort.
Get him out of
So
here.
it doesn't bother us to extend our family, whatever, because we doing what we got to do to make it every day. Now they say Latinos have more children.
Wait a minute. Now that comment y'all just took out, that was something good. Can we bring that back for a minute? That was probably something. Let's you know what? Let's entertain that for a minute. Thank you for getting rid of him. So thank you for doing your job, because I'm probably gonna get rid of him too after I entertain his comment. So thank you, but I'm at least entertain this for a minute. Lee says there is no incentive for an increased birth rate. The cost of living is off the chain. You're looking at it lopsided. You're looking at it lopsided. Lee, are you what's your race? Because if you're white, you're looking at this because you don't want to lose control. You've controlled everything in the government and everything to do with America and the world for centuries. You don't want to lose that control. You don't want to lose that control. You don't want an all white Congress to turn into an all brown and black Congress. Because then those all brown and black people will start making laws for themselves and doing away with the government your racist forefathers put into place for you to benefit. And we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen, because they could very well do the same thing to us that we did to them once they're in power. We need to get our numbers up no matter where those numbers come from. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Y'all can get Leon out of here now if you want to. Whoever took him out the first time, I mean, thank you for doing your job. I mean, you can get him on out of here. But I just wanted him here present to hear that. All right. Where's a good black government? Let me know. Where's a black hospital? Where's a black bank? So that's where I'm coming from with that. And to tell people that the cost of living is too high to have children, that's a lie in itself, man. That's a lie in itself. This is probably the only country that can perpetuate that lie, because they're too busy funding everybody else, funding everyone else, sending money out to everyone else. But it's expensive to have children in America, though, right?
Than black Americans. And the reason why black Americans kind of slowed down having children, unfortunately, we took on some of the ideology of these folks. Let's just call it what it is. Because it wasn't always like that. We had black, couples that had
Exactly.
10, 12 kids. And it wasn't just like an anomaly, because a lot of people was doing it. 7 kids, 5 kids,
Gator, Florida. See, it's always an ignorant. I remember you, Gator. I remember you, Gator. I just kicked you out of here the other day. Hold on. We're gonna entertain him, Danielle, and then we're gonna get him out of here again. If I could just bring him back, we're gonna entertain him. Then we're gonna get him out of here. Boy, Danielle is on it. Thank you, Danielle. You doing your job, sister. But I'm gonna address this troll. You know what I'm saying? All right. This ignorant says we can't afford more people on welfare though. Social Security running out for everyone. Y'all are the face of welfare. So what are you admitting to us? What are you admitting to us? That you guys stop having babies because Trump is messing up your welfare, your SNAP, and it's not easy for you anymore. Right? Right? That's what it is.
But you got to do that within a marriage. And the reason why our numbers have tanked is because of the lack of marriage. Because, you know, in Hispanic families, they push more marriage. And I believe that we need to get back to pushing more marriage and family creation and expanding the family with our children.
Marriage only
But we need
benefits a woman.
marriages in the community.
Fellas, don't do
Everybody
it. Marriage
just can't
only
be
benefits
single
a woman.
doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? A community can't be built off of the single people. And then, yeah, y'all out here making children, but y'all not creating no family structure for those children. Those children need their mama and their daddy every day, not every other weekend or whatever. That's not, you can't parent like that. You just can't.
Lee, you're okay, Lee. You haven't been disrespectful. We ain't racist in here, bro. No, bring them back. Hey, damn. Danielle ain't playing. Golly. Boy, they better leave Danielle alone, boy. Danielle got that Gotti finger, boy. Salute to you, Danielle Terry. Boy, I love that sister, boy. Salute to you, Danielle Terry. No. But God, that sister is on it, boy. Hey, I like that. But damn. But Lee, what I'm saying is this. You haven't been disrespectful. We're not against anyone learning. We're against people, man, not folks, man. We all have people fatigue, man. We tired of just bad people, black, white, whatever type people that bring whatever drama and turmoil. Man, we just like to be in the company of good folks. That's why we love the company of one another. So as long as your content and character insinuates that you're good folks, you are right. We'll rock with you. As soon as you show us that you're one of those people, you know what I'm saying? Then, brother, we gonna make some changes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's get the lights up, y'all. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, please and thank you. All right. Yes, I did say that marriage only benefits a woman. Yes, I did say that. I sure did. If she have kids and in that dissolution of marriage, it benefits her as well. If you split in that dissolution of marriage, she can get you for everything you have plus alimony, and she didn't come with sugar, honey, iced tea. Yes, I did say it only benefits women. And it does. Marriage only benefits women. Marriage does not benefit the family. You know what I'm saying? Marriage does not benefit the family. You can do bad or better by yourself. It is cheaper with one than it is two. There's nothing about marriage that benefits a man. He's going to be a man whether he's just a boyfriend or whether he's a husband. He's still going to work, provide, protect, and die. That description does not change because you become a husband. Marriage changes for men when those girlfriends become wives. When they become wives, it only benefits the women. Y'all know I'm real with it. You don't have to agree. Look up the stats. It only benefits the women. How much does it cost that man during a divorce? How many women change? How many women change once they say I do and become that man's wife? How many? How much strain and pressure is added on that man for child support, suspended license, and everything else after a dissolution of marriage? What about the children? Are the women letting the man see the child, or is the new guy now the daddy? I did mention child support. You missed it. I just said it. I said child support and suspended license and all of that. I said it. It only benefits women. Marriage does not benefit men in this country. It benefits a man to walk alone, to stay single. Ask the women why they get married to get divorced. I'm not saying it's all women. No, definitely not all women. What if women had to show receipts for child support? Some women do. To think that some women aren't going through the same thing that some men are going through, that's just ridiculous. Some women do. I'm pretty sure there's women out there going through the same thing. I don't care what science says. I go by my experience. We're going by experience. 1 out of every 4 black women ever become somebody's wife. 1 out of every 4 black men marry outside of their family. How does that work? How does that work? Nothing about saying I do benefits a man. The only benefit to a man saying I do is he now has permanent. He ain't got to wonder where he gonna get him some from. It's right here beside him. That's it. That's the only benefit to a man. The children and the vajaja. Marriage is only a benefit to the woman. When that marriage is over, that woman taking everything, and you're going to hate her guts. And you know why she's going to take everything? Because she can. So why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she? Sister Dunmore's right here telling you. Sister Dunmore's agreeing with me. That's not from a place of hurt. That's from a place of common sense. Go ahead and say I do. Go ahead. Go get married. Go get married. We know you young. We know you young. Yeah, the first thing they're going to take is the house. See? Somebody know what I'm talking about. See? Somebody know what I'm talking about. You helped build that house, but because now y'all getting divorced, it's only right that she get the house because she's going to have the kids. And you should start over as a man. It's better. When you got your own, God bless the child who got their own. A woman would never live with me. We could be together, but you're gonna have your own place. I'm gonna have my own place. If this don't work out, I still got a roof. I ain't got to move nothing. You see what I'm saying? God bless the child that has its own. No, no, hell no, hell no, hell no. I would never ever put my stability and my livelihood on the line based on a woman's emotions because their emotions are subject to change. And once a woman cuts you off mentally, the only thing she has left to do is leave you physically. Now, holler if you hear me. I bet you some women here agree with what I just said. Come on, Sister Dunmore. Come on, Sister Dunmore. Once they cut you off mentally, they've already disconnected themselves from you. The last thing they have to do is leave you physically and take you for everything you got. That woman can love you today and hate you tomorrow. Turn that love off like a light switch or a water faucet. Piss her off. Hell holds no fury like a woman scorned, remember? For it is better to sleep on a roof than in a house with an angry woman, remember? Have we forgotten this? Have we forgotten this? Marriage does not benefit a man. It's expenses on a man. It benefits the woman. It's a burden for the damn man. It could be overbearing for the damn man.
We have our children, it should be in marriages. It shouldn't be just some random female or your girlfriend or whatever. No, it should be within a marriage. And as men, we can control that. We definitely control.
See what Lee, see? I'm glad we didn't kick Lee out. See what Lee just said? See what Lee just said? See what Lee just said? Man, y'all get Fluffy Bunny out of here. Fluffy Bunny. A name like Fluffy Bunny, and you want to pray for somebody, I suggest you pray for yourself and pray for your name. Pray for your mental state if you calling yourself Fluffy Bunny. Unless the fluff means you're a little obese, because I saw a little fluff right there on the picture. But you damn sure don't resemble a bunny. You know what I'm saying? All right. Lee says, I lost my daughter. No, let's go back. Lee says, I lost my daughter to the court, letting her mom take her to the other side of the country. Hurts like hell. Doesn't it? Doesn't it, Lee? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Only a fool would get married in the United States. Man, y'all better act like y'all know, man. And we talk about child support. We already know in the United States, once you sign that damn that birth certificate, you screwed anyways. You screwed anyways. Let me say it again. You are screwed anyways. So, fellas, if you're smart, don't sign them birth certificates either. Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not, do not. I'm trying to tell y'all men how to protect yourselves now. Do not sign that birth certificate. You know them, your children. You know your responsibility. You also know the games the women play, the government play. Things. Don't sign that damn birth certificate. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better sign Daffy Duck on that mother sucker. Do not sign your name on that birth certificate and or else. Hello, child support. Hello, child support. You don't sign that certificate, then it could have been a one night stand. She can't locate you, and that's a good damn thing. But at least you can still take care of your children, and she can't use the system against you. I'm giving y'all game. Say what you want to say. I'm giving you game. I'm giving you game. Right, right, right. A lot of men have set back because of the wrong women. And you know what? I like how he emphasized wrong women because I don't want to offend my sisters in here. You see what I'm saying? So I like how you said the wrong women because we got the right women up in here. We got the right women up in her. All right. Eloise says, I gave up my home for that reason. They were taking all of my money. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I have to get on the road soon. I appreciate the stream. We appreciate you, Lee. Please stop back by and hit that subscribe button, man. All right, the non occurrence says, man, I love women, but I'm mad, cautious, because they're the ones that's overly friendly, scared of me. Man, listen, women had this get rich scheme. They didn't want to work no more. Not all women, some women. Not the good women, the bad trifling women. All right, those are the ones I'm speaking on. But these type of women are looking for a handout. You know what I'm saying? They saw their mamas do it. They saw their grandmas do it. They got a little game called Hit It From the Back. And 9 months later, they gonna take everything you got. And she feel like she ain't never got to work again because she done had your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because she done had your kids. I'll let you get a better look of I make shirts. I made this. Think free, live free. That's what the world needs, diversity. Think free, live free. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. If you gonna nut to the buck, you better wrap it up. Cause your license gonna be gone. You ain't never filing taxes again. The child support the court giving her will never be enough. It's gonna be purge after purge after purge, payment after payment after payment, court date after court date after court date, and how a court expects someone to go get a job and get back and forth by taking their license. I don't understand it. It's designed to keep you in the system. They make more money off of men in the system when you're locked up. I'm just giving y'all facts, man. You ain't got to run with what I'm saying. Live your life. Gain your own experiences. I'm trying to make it easy for you and educate you a little bit. You a damn dummy if you sign that birth certificate. And you a damn dummy if you say I do. You better stay engaged forever. You can make her think y'all getting married. Don't ever set a date. You don't ever set a date. Tell her you still trying to pay the ring off. It's a Flintstone diamond. It's a Kobe diamond. You know what I'm saying? Dunmore family said a lot of women get married for stability and not love. Men marry because of physical attraction. Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. I ain't got to marry you because I'm physically attracted to you. I'm too old for that now. I can still be physically attracted to you, test us up, and never marry you and keep everything I got. Once we done, call it a day. You go your way, I go mine. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody tell me it's cheaper to keep her. They ain't never paid for a divorce. They ain't never been through child support after a divorce. It is not cheaper to keep her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody say, tell her you going to buy cigarettes and never come back. God damn. It's not what we Exactly, Gotti. I think I said that. All women need to have their own place. Men need to have their own place. Now, if I'm kicking it with a woman and that's my baby and things are getting serious, sure, I'll give you a key, but I'm gonna have a key to yours too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a key to yours too. And I ain't worried about you popping up because if I give you a key, that means that you my baby. You ain't finna walk up on nothing else. I'm waiting on you to walk up in here so we can get it popping. You know what I mean? But if I'm not gonna get a key to yours, you can't get a key to mine. Mm-mm. But we gonna have our own. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, fellas, women. I'm sorry to say this, and this ain't all women, but some women. But fellas, I'm proud of us because a lot of us are cleaner than a lot of these women. Real talk. Real talk. A lot of us are cleaner than a lot of these women. Boy, you'll see these women out and about in public. They done up, they smelling good, that walk right. You know what I'm saying? They dress right, everything. Let them invite you home. Go on their TikTok page before you go to their house and look at the pictures they took in the bathroom when they were streaming. Look in the background at the cabinet, at the sink. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Facebook, the pictures they post. Look how they don't clean their living room. Baskets of clothes everywhere, baby toys and thongs still in them. Men are cleaner than some women. I'm telling you. Men are cleaner than some women. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm OCD with it, y'all. I'm OCD with it. I'm OCD with it. So I can't live with anybody. My place got to be on point. My place got to be on point. Well, we can't say the women have a lot of malice because we have a lot of malice too, man. It's not fair to call a woman out of her name and then we just gonna make it look like we pimp some players when it's us. That ain't fair. Sister Dunmore raised a good point. Look at her toilet. If the base is dirty, she dirty. And now these same women are quick. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm so clean, bro. I had a female over one time and she was like, "Oh, this place is too clean. This too clean. You sure don't know woman live here?" No, I'm single. You know what I'm saying? But I was raised by a woman. I know how to clean. You know what I'm saying? Can I use your restroom? Y'all, she's supposed to be using the restroom. I hear her sliding my shower curtain back. Why are you sliding my shower curtain? I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see if the tub was clean. What you think I'm just sliding? Really? Come on. If the rest of my house is immaculate, you think I'm just gonna close the shower curtain and leave the tub a mess? So women check for cleanliness, but yet a lot of those women aren't clean themselves. They are only clean because they're trying to draw your attention in public. Go to their house in private and you will not feel the same. Some of them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it's the same for men. It's the same for men. It's the same for some men. These women to tell you. It's women in here right now tell you that they done been in some man's house and Lord have mercy, they need a woman. Or their mama didn't teach them how to clean. I'm real about what I say. Watch this, sisters. Go ahead and testify, sisters. Sisters, is it rare to find a man that's very clean? I'm going to wait for the ladies to speak up. That also symbolizes that they nosy. You know what I'm saying? Women, have y'all? Okay. That is okay. Okay. So, women, do y'all know a lot of men that's typically clean? That's typically clean. I'm not talking about clean, well dressed, keep his car clean. I'm talking about house dirty. It was in my 30 years of marriage. I'm talking about don't keep a clean place. I look at his car. If it's clean, he is usually clean. No, 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 no. You looking at the wrong thing. You better check his house. Just because his car ain't got roaches don't mean his house. Don't come on. You focused on the wrong things. Darn that car. Darn that car. I'm very clean. Darn that car. I can fool you quick. I detail cars. I could pull up with my truck dirty and make you think I'm dirty and I'm clean as hell. You're looking at the wrong thing. We're talking about the house. And listen, I've been through some things. So, ladies, when it's your time of month and you live with a man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all are lifting up the toilet seat where a man has to lift up the toilet seat, and y'all make sure y'all cleaning behind yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to Andrea rock nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to Andrea rock nobody. Clean behind yourself. Check. Check. Real talk. Check. Because it is a shame when a man got to go behind you, lift up that toilet seat, because, you know, y'all don't want to sit down in the wet toilet seat, so we're going to be gentlemen. We're going to lift that thing up. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that drizzling down the inside of that toilet seat. But let's get back on topic, man. Let's get back on topic.
That when we lay in our seed. You have to look at your seed as precious, and you just don't lay your seed in any old one.
All right. Hello, Barbara Mercy from Georgia. No, my ex never cleaned his clothes or the house in 30 years of marriage. Also, hello from Germany. Well, hello, hello. And see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. So, I don't just call things one way. I'm not that guy. I don't call things one way. I really call it like it is. I really call it like it is.
You have to look at it like that. Not every woman deserves that. And sure, every woman don't deserve to get pregnant by you.
What?
That's
Y'all
why
get Bronson out of. Y'all don't
I
understand what
don't
he
understand
said,
y'all
dude.
with that. Just getting any old woman
What?
pregnant, or you letting any old man, a man you just met, get you pregnant. I don't get that. I don't get it because you don't even know their health like that.
No.
You know how many people, catching HIV right now? That's why we need to have healthy marriages and have.
Listen, Moot. Listen, I'm almost willing to bet you. I'm willing to bet you. I'm willing to bet you. I'm willing to bet you. That must have been the only female bathroom that was clean. Maybe it stayed clean because you clean well. But most female restrooms are worse than a man's restroom. More female jails are worse than nastier than a man's jail. Female prisons are nastier than a man's prison. Women are naturally more violent than a man. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Oh, they're some beautiful creatures. They smell great. Hell, women taste great. You know what I'm saying? But they not perfect, bro. They not perfect. You heard, listen, this sister just spoke up. The sister say, thank you. Where's she at? Danielle Terry. She goes, thank you. She know I'm not lying. She knows I'm not lying. Brother, if you ever walked in a man's bathroom that was dirtier than a woman's bathroom, then maybe you walked into a Transformers bathroom. I'm just saying. The people that always have problems is because they keep inviting the walk-ins in. Keep them at bay to keep your peace. Exactly. Exactly. All right, Danielle Terry says, exactly. She's a female. She knows. See, she's agreeing with me. See, Barbara is saying, I agree with you, sir. See? See? I'm telling you. Moot says, nah, the women washrooms stink more. Brother, I would gamble and say the man's bathroom would stink more, but that woman's bathroom was going to be nastier. The man's bathroom would stink more, but that woman's bathroom is going to be nastier. You are going to see some things in there that's going to make your stomach cramp and make you hurl in disgust. I'm trying to tell you. Don't forget they have baby changing tables in those women's restrooms and stuff, sir. Like, them restrooms go through some things, sir. A woman's restroom goes through some things, sir. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. A woman put a restroom under more pressure than a man does. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Real talk. But salute and love to the ladies, y'all. Salute and love to the ladies, man. No shade. I love y'all, man.
and have children. You know, the Hispanics on average are having 3. Black folks on average are having 2. We need to get up to 3. It'd be nice if we had 4. But we got to make sure that we hear and all that.
I'm gonna let this rest, cause y'all have took off of this conversation, and the women are chiming in, and I love it when the women are involved. I love it when we're all on the same point. So I'm gonna stay here for a minute. You know what I mean? I think that's why I love my platform, because I love interacting with y'all individually here. I love that. Javo says, "Hey, can I ask your opinion on something, brother? I really work for gifts and super chats. I don't ask opinions and stuff for free, but I am a believer in sending good energy in the universe. If I can help you, I'll help you. Ask away. Just don't let it be something crazy, all right? All right. Somebody says, good point. Barbara says, oh, yeah, women don't care. I told you. Gotti says, I live with the woman and I clean up after me and her. Oh, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Black widow female eat the males after exactly. Some females are nasty in public restrooms, and thank you, Danielle Terry. I wouldn't go into any bathroom like that. You don't know until you walk in. You won't know until you walk in it. Oh my God, man. I travel a lot, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm always in and out of rest stops and 7-Eleven bathrooms, and you know what I'm saying? But it is not even. I'd rather pull over beside the road than piss. God. I carry a 7-Eleven big gold cup with me. I ain't stopping. I'm pissing while driving. I'll pull this out when I get where I'm going. Cause it's just not gonna be a nice experience. Ain't nothing like walking in a nasty public restroom before you go purchase something to eat. Now I don't want to eat no more. I done lost my appetite. You know what I'm saying? This is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. No, that's just not a good thing, man. That is not a good thing at all, man. It's not, man. It's not. It's not. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, man, everybody ain't used to running water. Can I say it like that to be nice? You know what I'm saying? Can I just say everybody ain't used to running water? So everybody don't dispose of things by flushing it? Can I say that? Can I keep it that delicate? Somebody got to know what I mean. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean. All right, Laquane Barnes. Man, I ain't trying to butcher your name, homie. I ain't trying to butcher your name. I'm gonna call you LB. Can I call you LB? No shade, homie. Nothing but respect. Bro, I can say you're not lying. I've cleaned both sides of the bathroom until this very day, brother. Still couldn't. But I'm trying to tell you, thank you for chiming in. Thank you. Bro, I'm trying to tell. I ain't throwing no shade, bro. I ain't throwing no shade. I'm just telling it like it is, man. Y'all don't realize women be dirty like that because that woman rushing you home and y'all kissing, y'all in the heat of the moment. You might be tripping over her dirty thongs that she threw over there Wednesday. She brought you over here Friday. You know what I'm saying? You ain't noticing no thongs because you focused on something. You distracted. You know what I'm saying? You distracted. You don't focus on it. You ain't did none of that. You know what I'm saying? You focus on one thing so you didn't see that mess. And she knew you weren't going to see that mess. Because what she got is going to get all of your attention. But when she comes to your place, man, everything that you have in your home, materialistically, everything becomes her business as well. We're more focused on how good that woman's treats are, so we're blinded. That woman is more focused on what does he have to offer? What can he bring to the table? How can he benefit me? How can I get it? You know what I'm saying? Be of a benefit from this. That woman is already thinking outside the box. She's looking around. She's paying attention. That woman, she's gonna open some medicine cabinets when you ain't around. She's gonna pull out your underwear drawer, see what you got in there. She's gonna do lots of snooping and stooping. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. I bet you my medicine cabinet empty. I already know the game. They gonna be disappointed. They gonna be. I live alone. You're gonna be disappointed trying to go through my medicine cabinet. I know your game. I know your games. You know what I'm saying? I know your games. Look, y'all hearting it up right now because y'all know I'm right. They know I'm right. They going through medicine cabinets. They looking under your vanity. I'm talking about everything. A woman is so petty. You better not approach her with dirty shoes. You better not approach her with dirty shoes on. Okay, somebody say I'm telling the truth. Somebody say I'm telling the truth. I think I deserve like number 40 for that. It's somebody in here who ain't hit that like button. It's plenty of people in here who ain't hit that thumbs up. But this is a great conversation. I don't know how we got on it, but hey, we'll follow it. Let's get those likes up, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely telling the truth, man. Definitely telling the truth. You know, we just have to look at things for what it is. All right. Been around adult entertainment and activities last 20 years. You are 1000% right. Some nasty. Yes, they are the most beautiful, most finest, most sexiest, most nastiest, most. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's all in one. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? You got to take the good with the bad, though. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at it like this. Well, no, I can't make no excuse for the sisters. I was gonna say some of them too busy with motherhood and working and blah, but it's a balance. Hell, I do all that myself, y'all. I just folded my own laundry, hung up my own stuff, cleaned my own bathroom, cleaned my kitchen, wiped everything down, dust all my end tables. You know what I'm saying? I sweep, I mop, I iron my own clothes. I'm single. I don't need a woman. Do I miss having a woman around? No, I don't. Do I want a woman around sometimes? Yeah, I do. But I wouldn't trade my peace. And hey, we don't want to get on a woman's hygiene, man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do. Okay, let me start by saying us as men, especially the oversized men who aren't as self-cautious as some, can carry bad odors. Okay? Bad odors. I'm throwing us under the bus first because somebody said hygiene is easy. For some women, hygiene is not easy. And that is the worst odor you will ever experience in your life. Make no mistake about it. An unclean woman, there is the most foulest, worst thing you will ever smell in your life. When I tell you can light up a room like a dead body, okay, okay. It's a reason they compare it to a fish smell when it's not clean. It's a reason. When you done cleaning that seafood, you get that trash out of your house, right? Huh? You get that trash out of your house. That's got the fish guts in it and the shrimp tails and all that. You getting all stuff up out of there, right? It ain't spending the night in your house, right? Why? Cause of the odor. Boy, if you ain't never smelled the unclean woman, you don't. You don't, don't. Boy, listen. Boy, that stuff will traumatize you, bro. It will traumatize you, man. It ain't nothing. Boy, the only thing that might be close to that smell is death itself. Death. Death. Real talk. Death. You don't want the example. You don't want the example. I had one try me like that. And before she can get her clothes on, like, what is that? No, I'm good. No, hell no, I'm good. No. I was, man, no, hell no. No, bro, listen, man. Boy, that stench right there was sending you to the ER. You might need some Narcan after that right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it, boy. Somebody done smelled that, boy. Okay, okay, okay. No, you a lie. Sister Dunmore, no, I did. Oh, I love Sister Dunmore. Sister Dunmore, no, I didn't. No. Hey, I wouldn't even let her disinfect herself at my house. She should have disinfected yourself before you got here. This is pine soap and water. You need pine salt and bleach. Come on, man. Oh my God, boy. That is the worst. I'm telling y'all, boy. If you ain't never experienced that odor right now, boy. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, boy. Whew. 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 I don't know how these conversations be getting off the trucks like this, but boy, we be going through these conversations, man. Boy, y'all be too much for me to handle on this platform, boy. Golly. Y'all be too. Boy, listen here. That's why now, with women, boy, listen. If she don't shave, we can't misbehave. I say if she don't shave, we can't misbehave. That's all I'm saying. If you don't shave or bathe, we cannot misbehave. That is all I'm saying, y'all. It's a wrap. If you don't bathe, if you don't shave, we cannot misbehave. I'm trying to tell you. Soak it in vinegar and warm Epsom salt and water. Bro, if she got to soak herself in vinegar and throw off her pH balance, I mean, vinegar don't smell good either. Boy, vinegar make a you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No. I better get close to a woman that smell no vinegar. I'm gonna look for some chips. She smell like vinegar. We gonna add some salt. She becomes some potato chips now. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Hell no, man. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. Somebody say run, run, run. Hey, boy. Hey, he's a runner. He's a track star. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the non-occurrence, I feel sick. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, that is a very bad experience, man. I don't know how we got on this subject, man. We be talking about some crazy things, man. We do. But it be fun, man. It be out of love and stuff. But boy, listen. Boy, unclean woman, boy. Boy. You do not. Boy, that's the order for Breeze and Lysol and Microban can't even handle right there, boy. Lysol tell you it'll handle the job. But boy, it would not handle that right there, boy. Listen, boy, if you don't bathe, if you don't shave, we cannot misbehave. It just can't happen, boy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, boy. Man, God dang, boy. Oh my God. Oh, we gotta get off this subject, y'all. We got that's so man. Boy, listen, I done been in that situation, boy. I'm telling you. And my thing is, now if I can smell you, how you didn't smell you? I'm just saying, if I can smell you and it's yours and it's on you, then why the hell I can smell you? You're real talk. I can never figure that one out. How I know you got an odor and you don't know you got an odor, but you don't have this odor all day. I've been around here for 2 minutes and the odor said hello to me before you did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. How that work? How that work? How that work, y'all? I just want to know how that work. Man, I don't know how we got on that subject, man, but woo, woo. I'm gonna have to watch this live back. I don't know how, I don't know how we got on that subject, boy. That's one for the ages right there, man. That's one for the ages, boy. Mm, mm, no, sir. Boy, you ride a woman with some stank stuff, boy, you got to light a black and mild and an incense. You got to strike a match and blow it out. You got to find a way to kill that odor, boy. Hey, okay, the now the currency. I saw some. I'm traumatized at 32. I know I can't be on my own, boy. You land one of them. It's karma for something, bruh. I ain't do nothing for that karma, bruh. I ain't do nothing. Y'all better be careful, cause I be them women that look good too, boy. Y'all think these them women look good, and they got their little wigs and their extensions and they Timberland boot. You know what I'm saying? Little oak tree eyelashes and all that. Y'all think the women be flawless? All right, them clothes tight on that woman for a reason. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no drawers on. She been passing gas all day. Mess around and think she's as clean as she look when you get her home and take them clothes off. Baby, you want to go freshen yourself up. If she lay right on down, you better run right on out. I'm telling you. If you get a woman home and she go right to the room and lay right on down, like, come on, baby. Listen, you better make all kind of excuses. You better call yourself on your other cell phone and let the cell phone ring and just make it like it's a business call. You got to go. It's an emergency. I'm telling you. If she don't go to that bathroom to freshen up first, you better run. You better run. You better run. Yeah, reality make you wake up fast. You smell that right there, you will wake up fast. You smell that right there, you will wake up from the dead. It'll kill you and wake you up. Yes, sir. Smell that right there? Whoo! Whoo! Boy, listen, you gonna want to run some degree on that right there, some secret or something. You know what I'm saying? Some Old Spice. You spray some Old Spice down there between us. Something got to help, boy. Listen, no, boy. Hell no. Hell no to the no. It ain't happening, boy. It ain't happening. That's traumatizing right there. That's traumatizing. Ladies, stay up on your hygiene, ladies. Ladies, stay up on your hygiene, ladies. Please, sisters, stay up on your hygiene, ladies. We love y'all. A woman should be clean enough for a man to eat off of. Please stay up on your hygiene, ladies. Cause some of us men, we like to eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but ladies, please stay up on your hygiene, ladies. We are trusting you. You know what I'm saying? We are trusting you not to ruin our appetites and our experiences. Smokestacks say it's dangerous in the streets. If y'all met on the Facebook day nap, you damn sure better make sure she freshened up first. You better make sure she is who she say she is. Cause they catfishing on Facebook day naps. If you meet a woman off of that Facebook day nap, bro, when you meet her, give her a care package. Soap, water, you know what I'm saying? Something for the pH balance. You know what I'm saying? Some body spray, some razors to get herself right, or some wax if she want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give her a care package. Let her know you care. Let her know you care. Give her a care package. Gotti says, I have to experience it all. I'm a herbalist, so I have to help women when they ready to be helped. Oh, brother, I can just imagine what you done experienced. Whew. I know y'all can imagine what I done experienced too, boy. I just wish I would have never experienced it. That's it. That's it. I don't know how we got on this subject, man. My stomach cramping, man. I'm having flashbacks. Whew. Thank you for supporting King Trump. I mean, King Trump. Bro, you can't call me Unc and say King Trump in the same sentence. Come on now, you tripping. You trying to get me out of character. Here's a good conversation. You tripping. Unc Smokestack say, the way it is now, you really can't tell the difference. Vibey says, you're the grandfather we all need in our lives. Why I gotta be a grandfather? I ain't no damn grandfather. I'm Unc. You ain't no damn grandfather, man. Hell no. And boy, ain't no 60s. You cannot be a grandfather in my book, allegedly, until you're at least by 60. Nope, I'm not a grandfather. I'm Unc. I'm OG. I'm Big Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Won't you be my neighbor? You know what I'm saying? You can't call me granddaddy. I'm not a grandpa. I ain't Paw. What you mean? I'm dyeing my beard as soon as I get off live. No, you ain't no. No, you would not do that to me. I learned a lot from you. Thank you for the switch. Oh, we good. I'm still not gonna say your name though, 'cause that don't sound right for a heterosexual man like myself to say. But you good. You good. We all right. You know what I'm saying? Who a granddad? I ain't no granddad. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yo, I have a really old photograph. I mean, painting of you going to school with Jesus. Nah, it couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. Especially if you had a picture of Jesus, I would have been nowhere around him because he ain't real. I'm real. He not. Yeah, I know your name is Ben, but it's how you put your name together. I'm not gonna say that, homie. I'm not gonna say that. That sounds a little effeminate. You know what I'm saying? For a heterosexual man to be saying. Hey, y'all got me laughing too, man. Y'all got me laughing too. I can't think of anything better to do on Super Bowl Sunday. But be here with the tribe, man. Cause we be chopping it up, man. It's real. It is what it is. It is what it is. But y'all mean to tell me we can't generate likes and we can't generate like dollar super chats, y'all. We can't help the platform. As much as we chop it up, you know what I'm saying, and we love on one another and share laughs, we can't help the platform, y'all. We do need to get new equipment and stuff for the platform, man. $1 super chat, man. $1 super chat? 4 quarters? I'm asking for less than the homeless person at the store holding the sign when you pull up. You know what I'm saying? They want a whole 6-pack. Oh boy. I'm thankful to see you got off that street corner and got a crib. Who is that? Street corner and got a crib. Who is you? Who is you? Man, you about to be thankful for not being blocked. I don't know who that is. Identify yourself, because you talking like you know me personally. Hey, thank you, whoever sent the bronze medal. Thank you. Thank you. Who sent that? Who sent that? Who sent that? All right, Laquan, LB, LB, LB. Thank you, LB. Y'all put LB in the chat, y'all. Put LB in the chat. To the women in this chat, if you have any health problems or weight problems, you can email me or Mr. Uncut. Gotti, I'll let them email you, brother. I'm already dealing with a lot. I'm already dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's put LB in the chat. We appreciate your LB. We appreciate your LB. Let's put LB in the chat, y'all. We appreciate LB. We appreciate LB. And you know what, LB? Welcome to the family too, bro. Welcome to the family too, bro. Everybody else know what I'm finna do right now. But you know what? If you just coming in, bro, you showing enough love like that, we gonna show you the same love, bro. It's reciprocated. It's reciprocated, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's reciprocated. So no better way to say thank you than what you just said. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Real recognize real. Y'all welcome him to the tribe, y'all. Welcome him to the tribe. So your podcast is all about telling people on the comment your opinion. That's it. It what? Where you been all this time? Why people come in here late and disturb the class? We don't been on here for over an hour. We done covered so much stuff, and now we just talking freely and kicking it as family. And now, so you're just all over. Come, man. God, man, get some manners, man. When you call somebody, don't you say hello and goodbye. You just gonna walk in and just read the comments and get caught up or something. Damn. Oh man. But no, I thank everybody, man. It's been an awesome experience, man. And y'all keep me on my toes, man. Y'all funny. Oh, I missed the meat and potatoes. Y'all on a dessert now. Yeah, we covered well, we were getting into the birth rate, but that kind of changed when we got on the subject of marriage and stuff. You know what I'm saying? BTS, you out of here. See, tried. Thank you, Sister Dunmore. We tried. We ain't gonna play with y'all, man. We ain't gonna play with y'all. It cannot be that hard to come in and just render someone respect. If just so that you're respected in return, render respect, man. Render respect. It's not hard, man. Y'all so used to trolling and saying and doing what you want to do, to where the disrespect, man, is not being tolerated everywhere. You can't try everybody like that, man. You can't. You can't. But no, we were talking about ABC actually broadcasting us as Foundation of Black Americans, and then going back and taking the post down, and how people took offense to it, to how we want to be called what we want to be called, because they're mad because they can't call us what they want to call us. You know what I'm saying? So we done covered lots of things, y'all. Lots of things. It's just my tribe and this mod squad, and these ladies took off on me today, man. I wasn't expecting none of this. And to be honest with y'all, man, I wasn't in the greatest of moods, but y'all have really lifted my mood, man. So y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all, and that's love. Y'all don't know how grateful I am for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I needed these laughs. I needed this. I needed this joy. And this is why I find pleasure in doing what I do, y'all. It's because good folks like y'all. Good folks like everyone here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know how I roll? You know how I roll? You know how I roll? Yeah, don't act like you don't see it behind this ear either. You know how I roll? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, don't play. Don't play. Don't play. I always got Snoop close. I was going to bed and found the trial was up, and I've been laughing hard. It's been a joy. God bless. It has been funny, man. It's been hilarious, man. It's y'all fault though, man. Y'all come in and start this stuff. Y'all be getting off of this chat, man. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault, but y'all be getting off of that chat, man. So the stuff I be reading. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, Lorraine. Oh no, Lorraine. How you look, Lorraine? How you look? Would you sleep with Snoop Dogg, Lorraine? Lorraine come here and ask me if I'm Snoop Dogg. Oh no, Lorraine. Would you sleep with Snoop Dogg? Come on, Lorraine. Don't do that. Y'all know I'm stupid, man. Yo. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, boy, y'all, boy, y'all know how I get, man. Y'all know I get remedial after a certain time of day, man. This is YouTube Live. Who are you? Who are you? He come here. What is this? This is YouTube Live. What are you? Get down the dog pound, Lorraine. That's what I'm saying, Lorraine. That's what I'm saying. You know his first album was called Doggy Style, right? Oh, shit. Oh boy. I got to start smoking weed, y'all. God dang it. Whew. I got to start smoking, boy. I got to start smoking that Snoop Dogg, boy. I got to start smoking on that Snoop Dogg, man. Oh my God, bro. Whew. Hey man, listen, man. This has been a pleasure. Y'all got my eyes over here watering, man. Hey, the non-occurrence ain't never. You ain't gonna never start smoking, huh? Oh boy. Oh, Lorraine, I ain't mean you no harm, sweetheart. I was just being funny. Oh, mean you no harm, man. You just caught me in a happy moment. So, you know what I'm saying? Get down the dog pound, Lorraine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get down to Dog Pound, Lorraine. This is the Good Feeling Sunday right here, man. Are we gonna get some more likes? Are we gonna get some more likes, man? If you shared a good laugh, if you had a good laugh, can we send $1 gift, ladies and gentlemen? $1 gift. If they got a 75-cent gift, hell, hit that one. I know it's hard times. Hit the 75 cents. If they got 50 cents, I'll take a 50-cent soda. Hit that one. Say yourself some money. You know what I'm saying? Hit the cheapest gift that they have. The cheapest gift. It don't matter. We just trying to get some things in the algorithm to grow the platform, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cheapest gift. I don't care. We trying to get in the algorithm. We trying to build a platform up. Trying to build it up. Trying to be recognized. Ain't nobody. 6-7. You should beg harder. You should pay attention. I'm already monetized, fool. I'm making money regardless. Darn. Thank you, Unc Smokestack, for the bronze medal. Can we put Unc Smokestack? Let's put Unc SS in the comment box. Unc SS in the comment box, y'all. Unc SS. Thank you, Unc. Thank you, Unc. You ask people to support your platform. Now, oh, you should beg harder. I'm already monetized, fool. It comes with the territory. Thank you, SS. And LB, thank you again too, y'all. Thank you again too, LB. Thank you for being some real brothers, man. Real recognized real. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, much love from Florida, homie. Much love from Florida. You know what I'm saying? Much love from Florida. And I got family up there in Georgia I'll be coming to see soon, man. So we might be running into each other. You know what I mean? Real talk. And LB, you know I appreciate you, man. You know I appreciate you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all want to enjoy y'all Super Bowl. I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all probably got food and, you know what I'm saying, women running around everywhere, and y'all living your little NFL football, you know what I'm saying? What's the dude name? What's the dude name? What's the bunny dude that's performing? Bugs Bunny? What's the bunny dude that's performing? Cat in the Hat. What's going on, Cat in the Hat? Now, if I respond to discharging your underwear, you feel some type of way. Huh? You say, what's going on, Cat in the Hat? And I respond to discharging your drawers. How would you feel? Man, the respect is out the window, man. It's just too hard to come in and just be human and be cordial. It's just too hard, huh? Why would you want to mess with someone who cracks jokes anyways for a living? Why would you want that attention? That's like going to a comedy show and being a heckler and thinking that you're going to beat that damn comedian on that stage. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Some people are built for this. You know what I'm saying? Some people built for this. This stuck on the top of their head quick. Hey, did you graduate from Clinton High? Hey, did you start messing with those kids in kindergarten yet? Have you started messing with your own kids? Did you erase those pictures out of your phone? You don't know me, because I would have never went to nothing named after Clinton. You don't know me. You might be Bubba. Wait a minute. You familiar with Bill Clinton? Y'all, there go Bubba. Everybody was asking Donald Trump who Bubba was, and all this stuff came out by Bill Clinton. I think we just found Bubba. Yep, 2977. Oh, Bubba Shrimp just left. That was Bubba, y'all. That was Bubba. You don't know me, Clinton High. You wouldn't have found me at Clinton High. Hell no, I would have went to school every day thinking about that crime bill. No, I can't go to nothing called Clinton High. No, sir. And I think Clinton was high all the time. I think Clinton was high all the time. For real. And I think Hillary was high all the time, too. I think Hillary might be the man in that relationship. Just like Big Mike is the man in Obama relationship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Get me the line. I'm just saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a blast, I'm going to hop off of here. Pull a block, no YouTube. Block, no YouTube. Hey, block the hell out on. Block the hell out on. But y'all, I'm from this school. Any last thing, and if the moderators want to talk about, discuss any questions, any jokes, any last minute, you know what I'm saying, sentiments, anybody want to get off here? Anybody want to echo? You want to hit a fitted video with Phil? All right, I'll finish it. Let's start it over. Let's start it over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the news.
Uh-oh. I think it'll help if I turn everything back on, right? I thought y'all lost interest in what Phil had to say. All right, here we go, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the news is sounding the alarm. It's sounding the alarm because white birth has dipped under 50%. They're very concerned about this. Let's go ahead and check that out.
White births in the U.S. have fallen below 50% for the first time ever. That's among the findings in a new study published today by professors from the Zucker School of Medicine at Hofstra Northwell. One of those researchers, Dr. Amos Grunebaum, calls it a historic milestone. Minority women were now the majority. The majority of births in the United States for the first time. This study analyzed CDC data on 33 million births in the U.S., tracking trends by the mother's race and ethnicity. It revealed white births at 49.6%, while other groups taken together, including Hispanic, Black, and Asian, made up 50.4% of all births. The analysis also offered an explanation for the shifting demographics. Among Hispanic women, they have children usually at an earlier age, and they have more children than white women have. White women usually delay childbirth. It's a known fact. And they have less children. Coupled with well-documented disparities when it comes to maternal health for minority women and children, Dr. Grunebaum says these findings aren't just statistics. He says current efforts to restrict immigration and cut Medicaid hurt the very women keeping American births alive and growing the country. If you really want to increase birth, if you want to have more babies, as this government has repeatedly said they want to, then we need to address these issues.
And I will say this, more and more of them the numbers will keep declining. Let me tell you why they're going to keep declining. A lot of them are used to comfort, okay? And because they're used to comfort, that will further make them stop having children, because Donald Trump and his particular administration is not making them comfortable at all. Now, when it comes to other groups of people, we're used.
Dunmore, you right. But he does speak truth. Sister Dunmore, you are right. You're definitely right. But he speaks truth. But you are so right. You are so right. But I'm thinking about going that way too, to be honest, because listen, these sisters out here, these modern day sisters ain't traditional, boy. These sisters out here, they come with agendas. They weaponize things and think it's all about them. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about the great switch my darn self, because I ain't got too much time left to keep playing with disingenuous females. So I mean, I can't blame Phil for the decision he made. As long as she's happy and he's in love and she's holding him down, I mean, so be it. Because I'm not finna keep fighting for this old black love thing either, because man, it ain't all the men nowadays. Some of these sisters around here, boy, I see why one out of every four black brothers go outside of the race, because these sisters can be hell. I'm just saying. These sisters can be hell, boy. I'm keeping it real. I love the sisters, but man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. These women got agendas. These women play games. These women do things that men would not dream of doing. You know what I'm saying? Upon meeting someone. A man knows how to think outside of himself. We're going to make it all about that woman. A man is territorial. That woman is our trophy. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna hold her down at all costs. The problem is we're putting that woman first, and that woman's also putting herself first. So where the hell does that man come in at? When is that woman gonna learn to be selfless and be a benefit to that man the way that man is selfless and he's a benefit to that woman? A woman has a sense of entitlement. A woman feels like her sexuality, what's between her legs, the way she look, all of that means that she deserves all this extra. And a man is just supposed to do it. Newsflash, a man ain't got to do a damn thing. He can choose to do it, but he doesn't have to. What did you say, Sister Dunmore? Good luck with Yahweh, buddy. What? I ain't sure I was going. I'm making a, you know what I'm saying? Because we like to throw, I think I'd at least try a Spanish chick first. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican, Mamacita. I don't know, man. Listen, man. There's a difference between a modern black woman and a traditional black woman. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a difference. Sister Dunmore say, I'll play with myself before I date outside of my race. Well, shoot, I ain't finna spend the rest of my life playing with myself. I don't care what race it is, as long as it ain't the same sex, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good, cause hey, sometimes you have to switch your game up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go from a Porsche to a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Amy, wow, you disappointed me. What a disappointment. We'll leave that there. I hope you're doing well, though. I mean, I want to send the same good energy, but that was definitely a disappointment. But I hope you're doing well. Um, but nah, I'm to the point now to where I'm just really looking for love, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to text Umar Johnson. Boy, listen. Umar gonna get to the point where he gonna get him a white girl too. That's the only way he gonna get FDMG Academy up and running. He's got to find somebody that got the means and know how to write it off on the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Umar probably would have had that school running already had he had him a snow bunny. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. But nah, I'm telling you, y'all sisters can't be brutal. I know men come with their fair share of games, y'all, but women amplify these games times 10. Like a woman is the best hustler. You know what I'm saying? Women can amplify the game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Man, we think we play the game. Nah. Boy, when a woman decide to play the game, she can snatch your damn soul out. She can snatch your soul out. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Boy, it'd be hard out here for a pimp. Trying to get the money for the rent. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You think you doing something. You think that woman don't know. You don't know what that woman doing either. And she'll figure you out and bust you before you figure her out and bust her. Boy, a woman is sneaky, boy. A woman is sneaky, boy. A woman, no, they ain't gotten smarter. A woman been smarter. Men just got a little bit more sloppier. We give women too much credit. Cause they sweet and they precious and they smell good and they innocent. They already done disarmed you. They have already disarmed you. It won't be long before she lowers the boom. She gonna hit you with a Macho Man, Randy Savage flying elbow, the Hulk Hogan leg drop. You know what I'm saying? It won't be long. It won't be long. It won't be long. All right, we're gonna finish this up.
To not being in comfort, especially black folk. We used to not being in comfort. So it doesn't bother us to extend our family, whatever, because we doing what we got to do to make it every day. Now, they say Latinos have more children than Black Americans. And the reason why Black Americans kind of slowed down having children, unfortunately, we took on some of the ideology of these folks. Let's just call it what it is. because it wasn't always like that. We had black, couples that had 10, 12 kids. And it wasn't just like an anomaly because a lot of people was doing it. 7 kids, 5 kids, but you got to do that within a marriage. And the reason why our numbers have tanked is because of the lack of marriage. Because
it is not because of the lack of marriage. It's because now women are more liberal. Women aren't home all day raising babies and doing a stay-at-home mom things. Hell, these women are choosing to own their own businesses, go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Wait for motherhood. Let me get me right first. It don't sound like such a bad decision, but among the white community, I'm not sure why they keep tabs on stuff like this. If it's just listen. All right, y'all cue the music. I got to do it. Y'all cue up the violin music. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. I got to do it. Y'all cue up the violin music. I got to do it. All right. Dear white people, dear good white folks, if you are having this problem within your culture, may I suggest that you expand your procreation past once or twice a week and you make it about 2 or 3 times a day. Stop drinking Mountain Dew. Stop popping those opioids. You understand what I'm saying? And whatever else you're doing, fix your count. Know your number. You can do it. Procreate. White people, to you, I say procreate and procreate often. Procreate often. You know what I'm saying? Procreate often. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How y'all birth rates decreasing? Your wife ain't giving you none, but y'all leading the way and taking it from people. How that work? I just want to know. I was trying to be good. I just want to know. We know what 2977 means. So, dear white people, don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, how do y'all lead the way in all these S crimes, but y'all wife ain't giving y'all enough S the way y'all can reproduce? I just want to know. I just want to know. I'm just saying. Inquiring minds want to know innocently. Innocently, I mean no harm. Oh my God, stop. There are all kinds of people and animals. Just stop. Huh? What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just want to know. I want to know how that happens.
In Hispanic,
I thought y'all carried clubs. I thought y'all was still over their head and dragging them home by the pony. I don't know. I don't know.
families, they
Hell,
push more
Trump
marriage.
in office. I
And
thought
I
that's how he
believe that
got
we need to get
Melania.
back to pushing more marriage and family creation. And
I thought Trump clocked Melania with a 9-iron and dragged her home. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If Trump can make barren and Melania ain't barren, then I don't know how y'all bearing the thought of y'all wife not procreating enough to get y'all some more children. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all need to go back to the 9-iron or go back to the clubs you used to use. Go back to the club. You see something you like? Whap! I'm just playing because y'all might do that for real. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't go do that. Don't go. Please don't go do that. Don't go do that.
and expanding the family with our children. But we need marriages in the community. Everybody just can't be single doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Your community can't be built off of the single people. And then, yeah, y'all out here making children, but y'all not creating no family structure for those children. Those children need their mama and their daddy.
Phil, we're not talking about family structure. We're talking about birthrights. Haven't you heard, Phil? People have babies out of wedlock all the time in America. It happens, Phil. It happens. So, actually, the resolve we're looking for here is exactly what I said. It's not marriage. They just need to use the their bedrooms a little bit more. They need to procreate. White men learn how to get you some. Stop letting your women tell you no. Y'all married. What you using condoms for? You can't fit them anyways. They too big for you. I'm just playing. I had to. But on the real note. On the real note, man. Listen, white men, y'all got to stand up, man. You got to look your woman in the face and say, girl, woman, I want you. Woman, I'll tear you down. You got to talk to her like you Chris Brown. You bite the sleep, girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all might have to get a little bit more rhythm too. So when you hitting it, you know what I'm saying? You in rhythm and she in rhythm with you, and you ain't all off beating off tempo too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things y'all got to improve, white folks, but I believe in y'all. Y'all can get your birth rates up. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You ain't got to go to that fertility clinic. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. You can do this. Y'all go to your local sex shop. Y'all get her some lingerie. You get whatever you need for you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make it work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell the kids, take to bed early tonight. And y'all go focus on getting them some siblings, man. Are y'all working so much that y'all can't work in the, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. You got to be stabbing something. Got to be stabbing something. Come on now. You married to her. How you can't have kids from her? That's yours. That's yours. She can't tell you no, and you can't tell her no. You know what I'm saying? That's yours. Procreate, white people. Procreate. That's all I'm telling you. You know why your birth rate declining? Because y'all out here in the streets with these doggone neo-Nazi flags and swastikas and stuff. Stop doing all that racist stuff and profiling and stuff. Stop being out there in Minnesota fighting ICE and go home and hunt. You know what I'm saying? Have some babies. Tear her clothes up, then tear her up. You out here in the streets marching. What you marching for? You need to be home letting your soldiers do the marching for you. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna cut with it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Man, I got the munchies for fries. This is a convo. I gotta get the oven on. Let's finish this up though.
Hey, not every other weekend or whatever. That's not, you can't parent like that. You just can't. When we have our children, it should be in marriages. It shouldn't be just some random female or your girlfriend or whatever. No, it should be within a marriage. And as men, we can control that. We definitely control that. We lay in our seed. You have to look at your seed as precious, and you just don't lay your seed in any old woman. You have to look at it like that. Not every woman deserves that. And sure, every woman don't deserve to get pregnant by you. That's why I don't understand y'all with that. Just getting any old woman pregnant, or you let.
I got to read this. I was waiting on Gotti. I got to read this. Hey, my brother from another mother always come through. Gotti say, make your woman bust a planter's nut. That's why she mad at you all the time. Because you don't make her bust. We make her bust. I'm just saying. Becky love us. Becky come to us because she trusts that we gonna make her bust. I'm just saying. All right. Sweet sucking that desire says, keep speaking facts. Hey, it is what it is.
And any old man, a man you just met get you pregnant. I don't get that. I don't get it because you don't even know their health like that. You know how many people, catching HIV right now? That's why we need to have.
Yeah, I need me a local woman too. You know what I'm saying? I need me a local woman. I don't mean everybody that's so far away. So far away. I'm an affectionate man. If I want to cuddle, you know what I'm saying? Night don't last that long. It can't take you 20 hours to get here because you 20 states away. The night gonna be gone by the time you get here. I don't even want to cuddle no more. I don't even want to cuddle no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to cuddle no more. I need me somebody local. I need me somebody local. I'm gonna find me a baby though. I'm gonna find me a baby. Right now, I think it's better I stay single. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get my feet wet in YouTube. I don't know who I can trust. People gonna look at me and think I got money and dividends or something like that. And I don't want to get nobody no false hope, no false agendas, and I don't want to be fooled. You know what I'm saying? So I can't trust people. But I wish I could find me a queen though. I wish I could find me a old nice built queen. You know what I mean? Somebody with a good mind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with a good mind. Hey, Gotti say low mileage, please and thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know about low mileage. I don't know about low mileage. You know what I'm saying? They got that old Southwestern airline, you know what I'm saying, Carnival cruise line type crazy mileage, bro. And I think all of us, To be honest, all of us got mileage. All of us got mileage. So I'm not even tripping on the ladies like that. You know what I'm saying? All of us got mileage.
Healthy marriages and have children. You know, the Hispanics on average are having 3. Black folks on average are having 2.
Wait a minute, where these stats come from? He said Hispanics on the average are having 3. Blacks on the average are having 2. Man, I ain't seen no black family just have no 2 kids. And I ain't seen no Spanish family just only have 3 kids. I ain't never saw that, Phil. Now, we got to raise the stakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got to raise the stakes. Black people usually have at least 3 to 5. Mexicans usually have between 12 to 20. You know what I'm saying? Now, Phil, we got to get this right. We got to get this right, Phil. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody procreate more than a Mexican. I don't understand how they get their women drunk so much. Pregnant so much because they always drunk, y'all. They always drunk. They be in the bedroom, the Corona. They in the bedroom, Modelo. You know, they got cerveza. They got a cerveza. And they humping like some rabbits, man. Oh. Boy, Mexicans do not miss work, and they don't miss. See, they gonna get them 2 things. They gonna get that money. They gonna get that beer. They gonna get that. Boy, listen, Mexicans do work. Mexicans work hard. Mexicans get money, get drunk, and still make time to get the. Boy, salute to the Mexicans. Salute. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Them Mexicans be putting in work for real, boy. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody work hard like the Mexican women, boy. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican women she already carrying a baby here. She got a baby in her stroller, and she got a baby in her stomach. She's still like, ay, papi. See, senor. And she's still submissive and, hey, man, say, man. You know what I'm saying? Amen, say, man. They doing their thing. I just think Phil numbers are a little off.
We need to get up to 3. It'd be nice if we had 4.
What is Phil talking about? I have 4. I know people that came from a family of 11, 12, 13 kids. What is Phil? See, Phil done went off the charts and he didn't quite marry into the culture, into the lineage. And Phil is giving us their estimates. Not our estimates, their estimates. Because we average at least 3 to 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We gonna average at least 2 or 3 baby mamas and 3 to 5 kids. Real talk. We gonna do that. We gonna do that. I don't know where Phil saw a Mexican stop at just having 3 babies. That's like seeing a Mexican stop after 3 bears. When you saw that happen. You know what I'm saying?
But we got to make sure that we here and all that, and we're not going to be here. We don't have children. Once again, you're having children, but you're not. The circumstance you're having your children under is not good. A lot of you. We need to be married. We need to be building families. It's just that simple. Or you will wither on the vine.
That's how we got into that marriage conversation. Phil almost got me again. Why we got to be married? The Bible says, "Be fruitful and multiply." It don't say. That's all it says. Be fruitful and multiply. That is all it says.
That is a fact. Them folks are concerned and scared because of the way they have treated people all over the earth.
That's factual.
And they're going to have to, pay for that. And they don't want to deal with that. You can't keep treating people the way they've been treating people for hundreds of years and thinking when they become a minority that people may want to have to get their lick back. Not to say that's.
I wonder if Phil's wife be mad at him and she be holding out on him after he make videos like this. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if she be like, clank. You know what I'm saying? She ain't giving Phil nothing. Until you start talking nice about us, Phil. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get another Phil.
Black Americans' idea to do something like that. But some people are like, yeah, man, you know, now it's my turn to get at you because what you did to me and my family. But yeah, the folks are concerned. That's why they doing a lot of these mass deportations because of that reason. I mean, they could try, but it's not going to work.
Dang, Damon say they sold me some cigarillos at the liquor store with tape on the bottom of the pack, but I'd have returned them.
I keep saying it, it's not going to work. They gonna get people out, but it's not gonna be everybody. They not gonna get everybody out in time with Trump, you know, be in office. It would never happen. It's not enough of them out there to do that. They can only get so many. So yes, the demographics have changed in America and they're going to continue to change. And that means the halls of Congress got to change. That means the Senate got to change. The Supreme Court, everything got to change. It's all white, you know, party. Yeah, that day is coming to an end.
They say by 2044, the Europeans won't be the majority no more. You know what I mean? And they are afraid that once brown and black is in power, that they are going to basically go through the same things that they took everyone else through. What's your opinion on that? Is that why they're trying to keep this birth rate up? Is so that they can stay in power, stay in control? Do y'all think they have that fear? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm getting my lick back for sure. God, oh, got it, man. Got it. We weren't supposed to say it out loud. Golly. Got it. Damn. Damn, bro. Got it. You're supposed to be like, nah, man, we don't kick it like that. We don't move like that. No, everybody good. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least convince them, Gotti. Damn. Gotti's like, no, I'm getting my lip back for sure. Damn. Oh, man. Somebody put vampires in the chat. The non-current put vampires. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't know why they are so worried about birth rates. I don't know why they can't procreate. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's what happened when you marry your sister and you off your pops because you want to be engaged to your own mom. There's a lot of incest stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why their lineage is dropping. It could be because they do evil things. I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But I ain't got no problems reproducing. You know what I'm saying? I got 5-year-old twin babies right now. 5-year-old twin babies right now, y'all. And I'm 48 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I can make them babies. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? All right, there you go, Elohim. There you go. We are not getting our lick back. That was so long ago. We are not interested in getting that little lick back. Now, are we, Gotti? Gotti, that's been so long ago, Gotti. We're not interested in that, right, Gotti? I'm red, so I got no clue. Just absolutely scared of the nutso stuff. We are 45 and got a niece-year-old and 25-year-old. I'm red, so I got no clue. Just absolutely scared. I'm trying to understand that statement. Gotti! Gotti, we not really interested in getting that lick back, right? Are we, Gotti? They can trust us, Gotti. Right, Gotti? Right, Gotti? Gotti ain't going for it. Gotti, you were just joking, right, Gotti? Gotti like shit. Okay, gotcha. I'm an indigenous American. Okay, gotcha. We're indigenous too. You know what I'm saying? You are the nutso stuff. What? Amanda, you are the nutso stuff. Huh? What's going on here? Amanda, you are the nutso stuff. What? And she goes, what am I missing here? She just agreed. Didn't you just call her a nutso? What am I missing here? And y'all claim y'all don't understand Ebonics. Hell, I don't understand y'all English. Can y'all speak Ebonics, please? We want to understand. What the hell did y'all just say to each other? Amanda, you are the nutso stuff. And Amanda goes 100. Thumbs up. Yo, I'm trying to read, but I don't understand it either. Can y'all put a little bit of Ebonics in there? Y'all know we wasn't taught that type of English. What the hell did y'all just say to each other? How is that a compliment? What's a nutso? Amanda, how are you okay with being called a nutso? What am I missing? Oh, that's it. I just officially look. I would never understand the white folks talk. I can't. I can't. I don't understand you. I thought. What the hell did y'all just? I was trying to be nice. What's a nutso? I just want to be nicely educated. I'm trying to understand. What's a nutso? I'm gonna sit here and wait for this, y'all. I like to be educated. What's a nutso? Uh-oh, what did Amanda say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what did she do, Sister Dunmore? No Yahweh over here, buddy. I guess I was talking about all the stuff going on. Your brother, I think you just won't be in it too. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know how you feel. I'm with you, LB. I'm with you, LB. I'm with you, LB. All right. So, how do we feel about this whole birth rate thing? How do we feel about Trump calling, what I'm saying, Obama and Big Mike monkeys? You know what I'm saying? How do we feel about all of this? How do we feel about ABC taking their segment off where they actually classified us as foundational Black Americans? We cover all of that in this live, believe it or not. How do we feel about that, y'all? Let's do the wrap up. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I really know the most noisiest people of them all. James Palmer. Big Mike looks good in it. James, if you're not black, that's borderline racist, okay? And I have a feeling you're not black, James. But I get the Big Mike joke, okay? I get the Big Mike joke. I like jokes. So at least you said Big Mike looks good in it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take it easy on him. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? He said Big Mike. He said Big Mike. He didn't say all blacks. He said Big Mike. All right. We ain't gonna be so sensitive. They are part of the same bird. They are. They are part of the same bird. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them two, I don't know who's the pitcher and I don't know who's the catcher. LB says, yeah, a minute like Trump, then I care about Trump. And I Trump who are in my KKK. man, and I'm buying KKK family, but I mean, and then I got an idiot and a gorilla picture for real for that man. It, there's a lot going on. There's a lot. There's a lot. How do we feel about it though? How do we feel about it? You know what I'm saying? I think had Obama did that to him and painted him as a Neanderthal or a primate, you know what I'm saying, knowing that a Neanderthal has primate DNA. So this is actual a factual premises of someone of that race. And I'm not saying that to be racist. If you do the studies, you'll find out that I'm actually being truthful. It just sounds hurtful. But if Obama had actually did that to Trump or someone, can y'all imagine how the headlines would be reading that? It could be a distraction. It could be. But Trump had himself walking through as Mufasa, y'all. Trump was the big dog, the lion. Everybody's bowing down to Trump. Trump was telling y'all he want to be king for real. That's what Trump was saying. That's what Trump was saying. Yo, Trump definitely got some up his sleeve, y'all. Trump got some up his sleeve. You know what I mean? But I guess we got to wait and figure out what his MO is. All right. Any last words from anybody? This is the wrap up. This is the wrap up. I'm tired. I gotta get me some sleep. Y'all know I gotta be right back on early in the morning. Y'all know I be on this AM thing. So if y'all enjoy the AM live stream, you know what I mean? Y'all try the mornings with Mr. Uncut. Try the AM stream with Mr. Uncut. You know what I'm saying? The morning message. I'm usually on between like maybe 4 in the morning to sometimes like 5:45 a.m. You know what I mean? I'm always on early in the morning. The fact that you off on getting your lit back, we are riding on vibes, and your vibe is off the fact. Listen, we ain't gonna personalize nothing. Nah, joke is a joke, Elohim. He was just joking. But shoot, that man feel like he want to get his lick back. I can't say I blame him. Hell, they never stopped getting their licks, and I don't know what the hell we did to deserve the licks. So I mean, I can't be mad at nobody's opinion. It was an innocent question. It's an innocent question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all have hit that like button. I hope y'all have hit that subscribe button. I've enjoyed chopping it up with y'all. I got to be right back on this thing, man. Early in the AM, man. Early in the AM, man. I'm on this thing like early in the AM, man. So if you're an early riser and you're just looking for, you know what I'm saying, good conversation or something like that, man, we tear it up in the morning, man. We did something like what, 22 to 24,000 in the live this morning. You know what I'm saying? We tear it up in the morning time if you want to be a part of that, you know. Y'all just look for it. Just look for it. It's all a distraction. And yeah, Trump is definitely going to come with something heavy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One thing about Trump, he's a thinker. He's a thinker. He's got something. Trump is not done. Trust me. Trump is not done. Trump is going to figure out how to make this thing a dictatorship. Y'all don't see that Trump 2028 stuff for nothing. You know what I mean? Trump's going to figure it out. We better figure it out before him. That's all I'm saying. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what to do, man. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the true eternal spiritual father, man. Not that colonial God, man. We ain't waiting on nobody white to come save us, man. We gonna get black. We gonna get active. We gonna get empowered. And we gonna save ourselves, and we gonna save our loved ones and our culture. You know what I mean? We ain't waiting on nobody. We ain't teaching that message. We gonna save us. All right? We gonna exercise that God in us. We ain't waiting on nobody, y'all. Nobody. All right? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. And I got to read Unc Smoke Stack comment right here before I go out. Cause I like how this sounds, y'all. I like this. Happy Foundational Black American History Month, fam. Peace be still. Ashe. Ashe. I like that. I like that. I hate the back and forth with God damn, people stupid. People stupid. He bring him back. Bring him back. He just come out the blue with the jokes. Abraham Lincoln say, I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. I don't buy the good laugh. I don't buy the good laugh. You stupid, though. You stupid for that one, man. All right, man. You look like Snoop Dogg. Everybody say that. Everybody say that, man. Everybody say that. It's either Snoop Dogg or Cat Williams. Everybody say that. Nah, next he says Whoopi Goldberg lips. Oh, damn. Really? I banned him last week. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, you know what? We gonna ban it this week too. Ban him again. Ban him again. And again. Ban him again. Ban him every time you see him now in the current. Every time you see him, ban him. Ban him. I'm with you. All right. All right, y'all. We out of here. It's been nice, man. Yeah, you did catch him quick. You did, man. Good job, man. I appreciate y'all this love. I'll be here in the AM, y'all. Ah, Shay, got to close my eyes, man. Got to close my eyes. And I'm still looking for that queen. I'm still looking for that queen. Sister Don Moore, maybe you could find me somebody. You seem to be a good judge of character. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could find me somebody. Sister Don Moore. Hello, friend. Yeah, the reason the birth rate has dropped is we have prevented teen pregnancy. Have a great night. Why you got to be pregnant as a teenager? How can we say that with a straight face? Teenagers aren't fully mature. So what happens from ages like 24 to probably about 32? Why it got to be teenagers? White people, why do y'all start breeding so early? Why it got to be teenagers? I've had teenage daughters. If people talked about getting my teenage daughters pregnant, I was ready to whoop some ass. That just don't sound right to me. Who's getting the teenage girls pregnant in your race? Is it the older white men or is it teenage young white boys? What are we really saying here? That was disturbing. Exactly, 100. I'm from West Virginia. I remember kids pregnant when I was in ninth grade. Who were they pregnant by? Oh, teen on teen. They get Sister Dunmore. You know I got to read it because you in blue. She said they getting the canine pregnant. Damn. Damn, Sister Dunmore. That just kind of, I don't know if she meant it to come out like that, but that just really hit the wrong way. That, was it just me? She said they stopped getting the teenage girls pregnant. That's normal for y'all. That's y'all law. That's how y'all don't let y'all girls grow up. What did we just expect? I thought I was done. What was that? What was that? Y'all read the same damn thing I read, and she doubled down on it. She did say teen on teen, but that could be 18 on 13, and they, I mean, that could be 19 on 13. That could, I. What was that? That was very awkward, man. I thought I was the only one. Wow, that's a little disturbing, man. Listen, when y'all see them folks coming, man, y'all grab your kids real close and hold them close, man. Y'all, you know how when they see us coming, they got to lock their doors and grab their purses a little tighter. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna snatch their purse or something. Man, y'all hold on to your babies like they gonna snatch your babies, bro. That was a little disturbing. They believe 15 is grown. 15 ain't grown. 15 ain't grown. And I want you to act grown at 15. I would, it's like you're 12. The white kids I grew up with was doing it at 12. Out. 12? 12? At 12? They kids get more abortions than black. Listen, I'm a little old. We got erections at 12 years old. I mean, shoot, we was already standing that salute at 12 years old. We were able to. A 12-year-old boy can do that to a 12-year-old girl. This is a weird conversation. This is wow. Wow. This made me think this is why all those young kids are coming up missing. If somehow they birth rates inflate real quick and there's an influx of children that go missing, I think we just put two and two together. I think we just literally put two and two. That is that really their method of operation. That is disturbing. That is disturbing. You in here talking about go page? Thank you, man. That is disturbing. All right, y'all. I think I'm out of here. That was very disturbing, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all like really like whatever y'all can do to help these people and their mentality. Please do it. Please do it. Please do it. That is just terrible. And y'all watch your children, man. Watch your children. Much love to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, share the video, share the experience. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend and tell a friend. And we shall meet again. Y'all know it's love, tribe. Yeah, I actually made this shirt. I make shirts, so I wanted this to be a good example. Think free, live free. Stop letting things divide us when we all need each other. You know what I'm saying? We all need each other. They must have had crazy parents. Listen, I think they parents might be brothers and sisters who done had kids together. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like mom and dad could be brothers and sisters. I'm just saying that sounded a little disturbing. That sounded a little disturbing, y'all. But I say, good night to everyone.